cleaning up my attic and I found quite a few old pictures, engravements that I bought in France in the 1970s or 1980s. So this is one picture, and here you can also see that I not only focus on electronics but also on history, etc., etc. This is a picture from France, printed in France, and it says Combat des Juifs contre l'armée d'Antiochie. So the battle from the Jews against Antiochus, a Roman emperor, as far as I know. And when you Google it, you can surely find more info. Anyway, the second picture, a quite happy picture from France. Promenade du matin. Promenade du matin. So, a morning walk, a morning stroll from a child with its mother or another person. I don't know that, of course. It's only a picture. A morning stroll. And another picture here. L'amour endormi. So, the love god, I think from the antique Greek mythology, sleeping. L'amour endormi. And here, the three virtues. Three classic ideas. Les trois grâces in France. Beautiful old engravements. And the next picture. This is, as far as I could see, a typical Roman Catholic engraver from Europe. Saint Cécile triompha de la mort. So the Holy Cécile is triumphing from the dead. Beautiful, beautiful old picture. Belongs completely to the European history from Christianity. And here another picture. The feast of Balthazar. So in the Bible you can find a story about Balthazar, a Persian king, and there was a feast, and the whole feast was much disturbed by writings on the wall, and I think this engravement from France gives that story. Could be that I'm wrong, but anyway. And here an engravement looks a little bit like an engravement from the famous Durer, but I think it was not printed in the Middle Ages because of the watermark in the paper that says VHN. So that's too modern for this picture. Anyway, a beautiful picture from a woman. And finally, or not finally, Adam and Eve in the paradise. Beautiful old engravement from France. Bought it on the flea market in the 1970s, and it says Palma Vecchio Pinks. I don't know that exactly what it means. And W. Unger Sculpsit. So I think Mr. Unger had engraved this beautiful old picture from Adam and Eve in paradise. And finally here, I think this was a more or less experimental print because it's mirrored. So anyway, perhaps 1700 or 1800, I don't know. But let's finish with this old engraver from France. And I wish you luck.